Hey guys, happy Monday. How are you? It's Hillary from the Cookie Countess. I'm gonna make two cookies today, Easter cookies. I know there's only 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks now till Easter, so now everybody is in Easter crunch, and I figured I would maybe come on and give you some inspiration or just join in your Easter cookie fun. So, hi guys. When it says wave, does that mean you're waving at me or I should wave at you? Hi. Hey Erin, what's up? I thought of you actually, and now I'm trying to remember why I thought of you. I thought of you. Something I was like, oh, Erin would like that. If I remember it, I'll say it. All right, so I'm going to try to do this quicker than usual because I just realized the time, and I have to get my son off the bus soon. So I'm going to do two cookies. This one, we're going to start with orange polka dots for the backgrounds. I've got Cookie Countess Outrageously Orange in here. And we are getting, I know some of the airbrush colors are out of stock at the moment. Actually, only a couple, so I know that means that the essential set is out of stock, but they're on their way, so we should have them by the end of this week. But this is a perfect Easter carrot orange. It has little goes a long way too. You don't need a whole lot of color for this one. And I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of Roxy and Rich. Sunrise Orange Dust Pump. We have lots of these in stock if you'd like to pick some up for Easter. So these, you just give a little bit on these pumps. They can come out kind of fast, so just try to like literally lightly do it until you get a feel for how it's spraying, because honestly every color kind of feels like it sprays different. I don't have a reason why, but it does. So do this before you take the stencil off, and then it will just stick to the what you stenciled. How pretty is that? Can you see the sparkles? Fun, right? Hearts, 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 lots of hearts. All right, so I'm going to put this aside and move to the next one. And we're going to use orange again. So I'm going to do that 2-piece carrot stencil that we sell. So that is this one. So it comes in 2 pieces, so you can do the 2 colors separate. I definitely think it's easier to do the orange first. It'll be easier to find your way back to where the green heads belong, if that makes sense. So let's see, we're just gonna pop this in here. Let's see, that's a good spot. And again, I still have orange in here, so same thing. Rolling pins are back in stock if anybody's waiting on those. I know a lot of people ordered this weekend. And did you guys see my cookies that I posted? That I kind of teamed up with Welch's on. It's their product, but I did help them with their recipe, and they're at Walmart's, and snack sizes are at 7-Eleven. So they're not in every single Walmart or 7-Eleven, but they're at a lot of them. So if you go to Walmart, and there's another grocery chain that they're coming to, and it's not one near me, so I constantly remember. Constantly forget the name of it. I was on the fence. Should I get too late to add in my order yesterday? Send an email to thecookiecountess@gmail.com, and John will see. Did you get a shipment? It might be too late. They're already shipping down there. But you could send an email real fast to him. He'll check it because I'm upstairs. All right, do that, and then he'll see. I'm sure that if it hasn't already left the building, we can sneak it in. All right, so I'm going to put this one aside now. Come back to that in a little bit. I'm going to go back to the polka dots. All right, so here's our polka dots. And I'm going to use, let's see, where am I going? I'm going to use this stencil. This is actually one that comes with, and I'm not going to use the 2-part piece, but this will give you an idea, you know, mix and match your stencils. They don't have to like be used in the original way. We do, yes, we do have Easter ones too, the sugar stamps. There's some really cute Easter sugar stamps. Yep. So this stencil, these come together, but I'm going to use this one and then a different stencil. And I'm going to do this in black. Sorry, I got to move this down a little bit towards me so I can see better. Bear with me. I'll put it back, I promise. Now, stenciling these like really big spots can be a little bit challenging. And I'll show you how there's a search bar. Just type in sugar stamp and you'll find them. I can't tell you at the moment where they are in the app, but they're definitely there. Everything that's in the store is on the app, but the categories are a little different on the app, but it's definitely there. All right. Am I centered? Let's see if I'm centered. It's hard for me to tell when the camera's in the way. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so I'm going in with a black. And when you do like a really big opening like that, you want to try to do like the outside edges first and make sure your icing is pretty stiff, because there's more of a chance that it'll go underneath on something like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the outside edge and just, you're not pushing down hard, you're just pushing down a little bit. And I'm kind of gluing down the outside edge. And you're going to definitely need to put down more icing than you need. But that's just kind of the best way to do it. So I'm just going to lightly make sure this whole thing's covered. I feel like my stencil just moved. Did it move, or is that me? All right, and now I'm going to go in with the stencil scraper. And again, light pressure. Got a little hole there. Usually that means that there's like some sort of crusty bit that's dragging its way through. But that's all right, we can fix that. All right, there we go. That looks nice and smooth. Let's stop there. Pull that up. All right, so now we have our egg. Right? Did it just move? I think it moved. That's why I try to work on one of these. Oops, sorry. Making the camera bounce. That's why I do try to work on one of those to keep the mini mat from moving around. So now we have our egg silhouette in black. So I'm going to put this aside so it can dry. And it'll set up pretty quickly because it's a thin bit of icing. So, but I'm going to put that aside, and now I'm going to move to the tops of my carrots. Hi. Oh my gosh, I can hear Tucker. He's at the door. He's like, Mommy, who are you talking to? Tucker's my dog, for those of you who don't know. Mommy, what are you doing in there? Can I come do it too? Tucker's so funny. He always wants to be. He always wants to be included. I hear you, Tucker. All right, I'm just running a little water through my airbrush gun really quickly. And I'm going to switch over to Gourmet Green. It's this one here. And the top of the carrots. So this is the second piece to the carrots. And if you kind of remember where you put the stencil the first time, you'll remember how to line these up. But, you know, I had it pretty much straight, so I just have to find where the tops line up with the carrots. When you put your cookie back down, you may turn it, you know, so, but it's not hard to figure out. All right, we're lined up there. And then just go bit by bit. Does my brand dry? I mean, it dries, I think, faster than any other water base out there. They're really, really concentrated, so you don't need a lot of color. When you have to spray a lot of color, that's when it's going to take a while to dry. If you ever get to a spot where you feel like you're, well, this is actually pretty good. But if you ever feel like your stencil is like popping up, get like a toothpick or a chopstick or the stencil. Where's my thingamajiggy? Why aren't I using that? Why am I using the thingamajiggy? I don't know where it is. Well, I'll keep using this. You can use it to hold it down. All right, so these are all good. I love this background for an Easter cookie, super cute. I missed that one. Okay. Cute, right? So now we have our carrots. And I'm gonna still leave that other one aside, and I'm gonna move over to, let's see, I'm gonna do this stencil on top. So, you know, you just asked, do they dry fast? Well, these are like pretty much, they're a teeny bit tacky, but not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and just work with it. If it's taking your color like a really long time to dry, or it's never really setting up, I would say that you're probably spraying too much color. Would be my first guess, is to see if you're kind of like oversaturating. It takes less than you think. All right, so this we're gonna center on here. So has everybody already started their Easter cookies or no? Next week will be crunch time, right? Make sure that's centered. Okay. I promise you'll love it, Alicia. All right, so I've got my black icing, thick black icing. Light downward pressure. This icing was sitting in there a while. I think I got some dried up bits in there. Come in with your scraper. Scrape away. And you want to like scrape until, just about until you see the design come through. So I'm starting to see the design. I used my scraper for something weird the other day. I'm trying to remember what it was. I like brought one into my bathroom. What did I use it for? Obviously I left it in there. What did I use it for? I can't remember. They can come in handy. All right, I got some crusty bits in there. Uh-oh, I gotta clean up my icing, or get new icing rather. All right, that's okay. It's still gonna look good. All right, there's our Happy Easter. Cute, cute, right? I did one of these a minute ago too, and I added a little border, so you can always go back in and do that. So I'll do that to the second one too. So we'll have a pair. Cute, right? All right, so let's go back to the other one. And this is pretty much dry. These really do dry fast, especially when you're using a thick icing. And it's such a thin piece of, or a thin layer of icing, I should say. So my thought was, I'm gonna use this bunny from this stencil centered in here. So I thought that would be cute. So it's kind of like a little bunny silhouette. Yeah, it is going to turn your teeth a little bit black for sure. I mean, it's temporary, but, you know, it's really no way around it unless you just never use black, but that'd be hard to do. I think if you make cookies for people and they ask you for a totally black based cookie, like a chalkboard style cookie, it is a good idea to warn them about that, especially if it's for like a wedding or something, you know. I can remember back when I used to make cookies for people, I would tell them, and sometimes they cared and sometimes they didn't care. You know, if it was for a kid party and it was like kind of no way around black with the design. All right, so I'm gonna use some green to do our little bunny. Let me get a clean spatula, hang on. Bear with me 1 second. Hang on. All right, don't laugh at me. I'm using gingerbread man. All the supplies are available on our website, thecookiecountess.com. There's still plenty of time to order Easter supplies. You guys know we ship fast, so. All right, so same thing on this one, and I'm gonna kind of do that bottom first because I feel like the bottom is where I personally, if I get like under the stencil, that's where it is. And I'm not going to scrape this one too thin because it's over the black and I don't want it to be too see-through. So I am going to actually just kind of leave a lot on there and then take this off. Cute. Super cute, right? This is royal icing. And then what I was thinking is, at this point, I'll let this dry a little bit and then I'll probably come back in, and I was thinking of doing a dotted border around the egg or maybe around the outside like that other one I showed you, like this one. And, or you could leave it alone. You could just put maybe pipe a fluffy tail on there, add some sprinkles, something like that, but really cute. Easy to do, fast. Here's the other one. Here's the one we did make. And that's it. Very easy, really cute. You could do a ton of these. Yep, we do sell the turntables. I have them right here. Buy the mats to go with them. They are sold separately. Look under Genie Products, Genie, when you go to the website. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be back. I'm trying to actually come on every day this week with Easter ideas. So get everybody psyched up for Easter because it's so early, so we need to be reminded that it's coming. All right, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.